Okay, quick video on 50-inch mower spindles. This one came out of a what I call a mid-model deck, which has the top lube spindles, and it has the old Libreth, whatever, seals in it. The metal, all metal seals. So versus the newer style, which has the seal at the top, and then newer still, one that's completely sealed and can't be rebuilt. But this one decided it was not going to cooperate, so that snapped off, and this mower cradle is stuck on here. So I'm going to pull this out, and then I can put this in a press and fix it. But there's cone bearings in here that sit in cones that fit in here, and then there's a Labyrinth seal, which is a little flat piece of metal. Some people call it a shim. And then this seal that is a press fit into it, and it's metal. So figure out if we can get this out. Okay, now you can kind of see what I'm doing. Put a nut on here so I can beat down on this and hopefully drive this out the bottom. That's the game plan. This is better done in a press, but for demonstration's sake. Okay, so let's see, I just have to get that off. So this is the bottom part. You can see I don't know, a whole lot of grease in this. Oh well. There's the upper bearing, or actually the lower bearing. That's the seal part, and that's the other seal part. Anyway, see if I can clean this up, get that pressed out, and see what we have. Okay, I did a great big wonderful dissertation talking all about this stuff and how it all goes together and all that, and I forgot to push the button to start the camera, so now I'm mad. You're only going to get the abridged version. But anyway, this is what everything looks like when it's taken apart. You have your cone races in here for your cone bearings. Here you have your cone bearings on the shaft assembly. This will fit in like this. Then this Labyrinth seal will fit on top, and then this gets tapped in, a press fit again, to hold this seal in place. Where a lot of people kind of make a mistake is when they put this all together and they drive this in too far, and then it all rubs, and at that point it starts to wear out real bad. So you don't want to do that. You want to just basically drive this a little bit flush with the top. It's just so it's not binding. You don't want a lot of play up and down, which you really won't get. But that's the purpose of this. It's not supposed to be pressed seriously hard against that. Now when you put your cradle on or your pulley on the top, they will come down, they will press on this seal and hold it down. Didn't clean that up well enough. Where most people get into trouble is they think that because this is tapered bearings that the nuts will adjust the preload on it, and they actually don't. The preload is set by this space here. Between here, the bearings push against that, push against the top, and then they're cranked down for whatever torque values are required. You want to, of course, get the nut that holds the blade on to specifications, and I don't remember exactly what the top nut is, but the problem is if this is all set up right, this will turn freely, no problem. If it doesn't, if you crank everything down and then this binds up, then the problem is the spacing here has worn down too much and doesn't work. Sorry about that. Or when you put these races in, you didn't get them seated all the way into place, and they're kind of, well, no, actually, I take that back. If you don't get these seated in place, then you wind up with a whole lot of slop. So this dimension is critical here. You want to make sure that's not worn, and I don't know exactly what that is. So that's kind of it in a nutshell. Any questions, comments, criticisms? Let me know. Feel free to send money. I like that. Watch this a million times, so they'll start running commercials and I'll get rich. Anyway, that's it for now. Graveyard 2 out.